My video for May the 8th, 2020 is video number 3448. The title is Ugandan Orphanage Needs Our Help. Yes, I am aware that there are a lot of desperate people in Africa and around the world, especially in these times of unprecedented insanity running out of control everywhere. On Tuesday, I made a donation to a Ugandan orphanage I've been helping support for about a year. Because of the stimulus money I had received, I was able to give more than twice what I normally give. The very next day, I got some really bad news from the orphanage. Someone had stolen the crops that sustain the 30+ children there. Oh my God. Yes, I have been provided with pictures. Over the past year, I have watched videos of the children and have been in regular contact with Constantine, who runs the facility. When I posted the report of the travesty on my Facebook page, a longtime friend pointed out that there are many Ugandan scams, which I know is true. When I made a video a year or so ago, I got several people from that area sending friend requests and wanting money. I'm sure a lot of them are scams. I also know that we live in desperate times. People are scared. I see it everywhere as I go. Who is willing to help these children? By the way, here's the last 2 Western Union receipts for donations that I made. The previous one to these 2, I didn't save. But when I went there 3 months ago to make a donation, it was rejected because they said, they let me know that there was a scam, and I complained to the management through Western Union and was able to get the tables turned and was able to make that donation, but I didn't save the paperwork for that event. Anyway, I have since printed out a thing that I keep, and I keep those receipts in this folder, whatever you want to call it. The place is called Rosemary's Child's Love, which has connotations for me of pedophilia, but that's not what this is. I do realize the game the elite play. Anyway, this is from May the 4th, 2019 to the present. After my personal experience, I chose to restore hope and love among children who are like me. I am called Macau Constantine, and I own no biological parent whom I do know in my life. But I am told that my mom was a street child who ran from their home village to streets during wartime in Guru, northern Uganda. And she then ran to central Uganda, which was somehow stable, where she started her new life on the streets of, Kinawataka, Kampala. Sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering those. As she was gambling with life for her survival, my mom got pregnant and unfortunately died while giving birth to me. I am told she died after giving birth due to overbleeding, yet she had no one to help her and could not meet the costs of the hospital. I was luckily picked up by Rosemary, a plastic rubbish collector who took me to the authority and requested to adopt me. They accepted her and to adopt me, but on police supervision. Rosemary was a poor woman who could raise a maximum of $4 a day after selling her plastic materials she collects. But my mom, Rosemary, her heart was a billionaire. She was the best mom whom I thought each child deserves. She taught me both formally and informal disciplines, how to believe, respect, kind, love, trustworthy, share love, not hatred, good listening, amongst others. But on top of all this, she gave me basic education from the money she got. Unluckily, when she had just joined, when I guess I had just joined university, she died of breast cancer. I had to drop out from school and start my own life. I started with growing crops since I had basic knowledge of agriculture at the campus from the produce I sold, some to lease for land and rent for the house. The rest I could feed the street children. I started with 6 children, but I now have 33 children whom I give food, medication, accommodation, education, amongst other home necessities. From what I was doing, the community liked my passion and advised me to register it as a community-based organization. God helped me, and I registered as a non-tribal, non-profit, non-discrimination, non-political community-based organization. Registration number BDLG/CBO/203/2018. Please be part of Rosemary's Child Love Foundation today by being our golden parental heart sponsor or donor to our children. Blessings to you. I read all of that. I took the time to read all of that because I want you to see it. Now, it's not very well written, but again, bear in mind, English is not their first language, as is true in many parts of the world, although it has become more or less a universal language. A lot of people butcher it. And I make mistakes myself, and I grew up with it as my prime language. I'm not like the Europeans, all of whom seem to speak multiple languages. Anyway, folks, I am making this video with the hope that some of my friends will reach out to me and help me provide additional funds in this time of need for the children at the orphanage in Uganda. Again, I have watched videos of them. I have seen pictures of them over the past year. And when my friend from Australia, who first introduced me to them, when she suffered through those terrible fires, the end of around Thanksgiving time last year, I still made a donation the following year, but then I was unable to do it through her thing. The whole thing that was being done online just seemed to disappear. And I've been unable to reach Anna since then, although I'm told she did survive, but she's also in recuperation. In any case, folks, we need to help these children. And those of you that have a loving heart, I ask you to please, I don't know, I had so much trouble with Western Union myself that I don't know how easy or difficult it will be to for you to go and make it. Again, they rejected my first attempt to give money. It was just rejected. They didn't tell me why, but I was really upset and had to go through channels to go to management through Western Union to get approved. Anyway, if you send me any money that comes to me, just mark it for the orphanage, and I will pay the costs, so the Western Union costs. It cost me $8 to send $100 to them just a few days ago. But I'll pay those costs out of my own pocket, and the orphanage will get 100% of anything that you send me for that purpose. And I really want to help, and I'm making this video with the hope that some of my friends out there that are able to will also help, because these children, and actually all of humanity, needs a lot of help right now. I thank you very much for listening, and namaste.